All right, y'all. Looks like I'm live. I don't know yet. I don't do these very often, so I figured I would see what's going on. And is anybody going to show up? That's the other thing, because I don't do these very often. But I want to come in here and talk to y'all and see what y'all want to do with your, if you had one, if I had one, what would you do with it? And what about this injunction they're talking about? And then the other thing is, what about the Firearm Policy Coalition, the FPC? I have never joined any of those things, so I guess, to be honest with you, after what I heard yesterday, I'm thinking maybe I should, but I don't know yet. So let me see if I can watch myself in the. Looks like I'm live because I just pulled up my other phone here and I can see myself. So I can come up here and make a fool of myself live. So, what do y'all think? So apparently we can join this. Well, apparently there was an injunction, and what it sounds like is if you were part of the original uh, complaint. So if you were a member of FPC or some of these other groups beforehand, then now that they've done this injunction, you're safe too. So, so yeah, I only have one pistol brace and one AR, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with mine yet. This may be a broomstick. It may be just a PVC pipe. Who knows? Anyhow. So, what are y'all going to do with yours? If you had one. What should I do with mine? And what can y'all tell me about the Firearms Policy Coalition? I'm looking into it. It looks like they have memberships for 25, 50, 100, 250, and 500. Even if I joined it and I wasn't part of this, the benefit of this right now, at least my thinking is, at least they would, the money I give them would actually go to fighting this stuff. Um, so yeah, just curious, what are y'all gonna do? What do y'all think about it? A lot of you probably are already members of these. I haven't had a lot of money to spend, so I'm kind of sitting here on my own with it. But nonetheless, and it doesn't look like anybody's around. It's 3:30 on a Saturday. Yeah, hopefully, y'all are out of the range. You're not sitting in your garage alone like I am. That's just pitiful and sad. So I'm not really expecting people to jump in here, although it would be kind of cool if people was like jump in here. I haven't been doing much of anything for the last 6 months. So I just haven't been feeling very good. I'm starting to get a little bit better, and I'll probably get out to the range again and do some stupid videos like I used to do. In the meantime, I just figured this is something that's pressing, and I always want to know what people are doing. So, let me know later on what you think I should do. I thought about taking it out and making a video of me smashing it with a sledgehammer, not so I'd be complying so much, but the one I have isn't really a big deal. I shoot a 22 LR conversion kit through it most of the time, so if I take the brace off of it, it doesn't matter. I just shoot this particular one for hitting steel and at the range and so forth. So it's just kind of fun. But what does kind of piss me off about it is that I bought mine literally the day before they announced this new idea of a rule. So I did research for like 2 months. I didn't even want to buy an AR. I wanted to go the AK side, but I didn't want to buy an AR at first. A friend of mine convinced me that it was fun to build, so I went out and bought pieces and stuff, and decided to start building because that's something I like to do. It kind of scared me at first, which it probably does a lot of people who don't know anything about it. But I went ahead and jumped in there, and I put one together, and it was legal and it should still be legal. It's kind of ridiculous that they would say everywhere that it's just fine as long as it's a brace and not a stock. Um, but nonetheless, that's what I did. So here I am, uh, trying to figure out what I should do with it. Um, if it really comes down to push come to shove, I'll probably just take it apart and wait until someday when it's legal again, and they decided that what they were doing was stupid, which is what they should do as you watch all this stuff. So anyhow, I just want to know what you guys are gonna do. So I haven't done very many lives, haven't done anything for a while, so I feel fortunate to stay on here for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, or whatever. But yeah, maybe I'll come back later on. I got to go do some work later on tonight, here in about an hour and a half or so. But there's a lot of things that I want to talk about. If you guys want to hear me, I don't know. I like to do stupid videos and stupid fun videos, and that's why I haven't done anything recently, because I haven't really felt funny, or I haven't had the energy to do anything funny. I let my health go and so forth, and I started to get back on my blood pressure medicine, brought my blood pressure down, but I just couldn't move for a while. So, nonetheless, y'all have fun, stay wild. Let me know what you're gonna do if you had one. What would you do? Because it's coming up in just a few days. What is it? 3 days, 4 days, something like that. And then we got these injections coming through. So I'm not gonna register this thing. It's ridiculous, because if I did, well, I mean, obviously everybody knows what I have because they see it on these YouTube channels and so forth. But if if I registered it and then say I wanted to go someplace else, I'd have to like get permission to go across the state lines or something. And I don't live far from Oklahoma, so I mean, I don't carry around my car and stuff. But what if I was going to the range and then they just said, you know what, I'm going to go across the street to the gas station across the street, and um, I don't know, just ifs and buts and all that stuff. I shouldn't have to, so I don't want to. And besides, if I was going to register an SBR, I would register a badass SBR, not some rinky-dink pea shooter like this. That just it would be the saddest SBR on registry. I mean, it just really would. I mean, it's just a no frills, you standard cheap pull trigger, and it goes tink, and that's about it. So there's no sense in me registering this. I'll take off the I'll take off the brace. If I really had to, I'd destroy the brace because it's not really that big of a deal. This is a cheap one and so forth. Uh, and then I'd probably just get a 16-inch barrel to put on here, because it's really not that big a difference. I mean, what is it? 16-inch barrel would put me out, what, about here? Is that about right? So that would be about a 16-inch barrel. Did it take my sight down? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't see me moving. Oh well. Once we get a strike for PVC pipe, putting up PVC pipe and cloth around around a frame, PVC pipe. So I don't know. On my end, it looks like I'm not broadcasting, but actually looking, maybe I am. So I don't know. Something was weird. Something got interrupted. But so what? That's what they're arguing about, right there. The whole size of it. They're arguing this size of it. That's the big scary thing that makes it correct or not. I mean, for size wise. So the size matter. Yeah, I guess to them it really does. They like them big. All right, y'all have fun. Stay wild. Don't have too much fun. If you do, call me and hang up. All right, bye, y'all.